So I'm still here with the grandparents, but gotta go home today.
Different clothes
Hey,
on.
so chilling with the family.
And
Day after my birthday now. It's the 21st.
Flour and meal all over me. I mean, I was coated in grease and flour and meal. So I had to go home and put all my clothes in the washer.
They had today at church, they had like a dinner thing afterwards, some kind of fish fry thing, I'm not really sure. And that's what she's talking about.
She's always cooking something, but she has the best fish in the world. The other sister that's not being, now she's being shown, she's a chicken dumpling woman. Mom.
So now it's time to go back home. And Aunt Doris and everybody, for the record, I'm not driving. I'm actually still here. See? Hey! But she didn't want to leave. I don't want to leave, but we gotta leave. So see you guys in 3, 2, 1. And we are home. What a day. I feel horrible. I don't know if I've got food poisoning, if I'm just tired, maybe both. But we had to stop a few times on the way home. It was been a mess. Since I'm doing this daily, I thought I would tell you guys a story so you could get to know me a little better. When I was younger, I was told I would never be able to have children. And even if I could, I shouldn't, because it would kill me. Plain and simple. Because I have a heart condition, I have the MS, I have endometriosis, I have fibromyalgia, I mean, the list goes on and on. But I couldn't have them anyway, so it didn't really matter. Well, okay, you know, it is what it is. Life moves on, right? Fast forward until I am a little older. And I got pregnant. We tried and, you know, didn't expect anything. Anyway, whenever I found out, of course, I went to the doctor. And I was told I needed to terminate the pregnancy because it was going to kill me and possibly the baby as well. I had 3 different doctors tell me this. And I told them, no. You know, my answer was always, I guess we'll see, won't we? Because I couldn't get pregnant, you know, according to them. And here I am, pregnant. And so happy. I'm not going to terminate it. This is the impossible becoming possible. So, I get life insurance because I'm going to die, so might as well go ahead and get prepared for that. Well, fast forward, you know, I was about 16 weeks when I started bleeding. So they put me on bed rest. I was probably 15, 16 weeks. So they had me on bed rest, and Alyssa's dad and I were living together, and I mean, he had to work, we had his son with us, and so I kept having to go and do anyway, even though I was supposed to be on bed rest. Well, when I was about 6 months, her dad and I split up, and I moved back in with my mom and her husband at the time, and was really on bed rest, but I started bleeding again. And at one of my appointments, my mom kept telling me to check me that I was in labor. And this is at like 22, 24 weeks, somewhere in there. And they was like, no, you know, because they put me on the machine, I'm not having any contractions according to the machine, so of course I'm not in labor. Well, my mom keeps saying, yes, she is, check her now. And so she finally threw a fit enough until they checked me. And lo and behold, I'm dilated to 3, almost 4. So they was like, okay, do you want to take her to Lexington or do you want us to have an ambulance take her? Your choice. So, Mom asked me what I wanted to do, and I was like, well, you take me. If it weren't for you, I'd still be in labor, like going home, not knowing anything, and having her at 22, 24 weeks when she is not going to survive. You take me, let's go home, get some clothes, and get to Lexington. So, that's what we do. We go, and it's called St. Joseph East, and I had been going to that doctor. So, I had been seeing this doctor since I was a high-risk pregnancy anyway, and he and I, had this plan, and Alyssa wasn't really for that. So, we get to Lexington, to St. Joseph East, and Dr. Campbell, he is absolutely amazing. He is the one that, was my doctor for that. He's not the one that went and checked me. It was the one back in Eastern Kentucky. I'm not going to name names because, well, anyway, so they had me on full bed rest, can't do anything, and the highlight of my day was taking a shower. So I started blogging on MySpace at the time, and that blog is gone. I've actually tried to get on MySpace and check it out, but the blogs are gone from there, and I wish I could have had that printed out, because I have every day I've been blogging on there. So MySpace, if you see this, I would love to have a copy of my blog. If there's a way to do it, guys, please let me know. If there's a way to get on there and get your blogs, please let me know, because there's really important and seminal stuff on those blogs, and I would love to have that back. Anyway, fast forward, I kept going into labor, and they kept giving me the medicine that makes you all shaky, and I hated it, but quit, baby. Okay. But I made it until he said, if she comes today, she will survive, because I was so scared until then. So the day he came in and said, if she comes today, she'll survive, I was good. Alright, she can come whenever she wants now, because she's still not very patient. Even as we speak, she's coming in and out, wanting me to do something, I'm sure, because she wants what she wants right now. So, fast forward to I was 32 weeks, and they said, okay, you're gonna have her at 32 weeks, here's the day. Okay. Well, my family and everybody was like, alright, we'll be there that morning, because they wanted to be there for her birth. My mom had came the day before and said, okay, I'm going to stay tonight with you, because you never know, just in case something happens, and thank God she did, because the next morning, guess who went into labor again? So, January 5th, 2009 at 8:29 a.m., Alyssa was born, and here's some pictures. That way you can see just how little she is. Looking back at that, it's just so amazing to me how someone so small and so little can live outside. Because I actually had a family member who said, it's not because I don't love her, because you and God know I do, but if she can fit in the palm of my hand, I'm not going to hold her. So, but now, you see, she's just fine, she's perfectly healthy, and she's my miracle baby. So for everybody that has a preemie, that you feel like there's no hope, or if you're trying to have kids and you feel like there's no hope, there is, because I was told I couldn't have kids, and I was told whenever I finally was going to have a baby that I needed to terminate it. Remember, 3 doctors told me it was going to kill me. Last I checked, I'm still alive. And last I checked, she was still alive. Because they told me, it's going to kill you and possibly her too. We're both here. I just had another birthday and she's going to be 8 in January. Just don't give up. Okay? I hope this gives you guys a little bit more faith that even in the worst times, great things can happen. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.